Alrighty. Hello. How we doing? How is everybody? There we go. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Okay. So a couple of weeks ago, we made these little scrap busters. And, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to kind of do it together. So get out your scraps. This is kind of a project, for these size scraps. So I'm just going to get these out, make a mess on my desk with them. And, get started. Why not, right? Hello, Arlene. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, so we're just going to work on doing these tonight. So, I have all of the little offcuts. Whenever I have to trim something and I go, oh, I just need to take off like a quarter of an inch. Normally I would trash these, but I saved them because, they're worth something. And then I have some regular scraps and some other pieces that I just thought would, because they're small. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? So this is what we're going to do with it. Hi, Harry. So, would you stop? Stop. So for this, really all you need is your glue and your scraps. That's it. So like these are, offcuts from when I have to cut down a book piece, and so it's dyed paper, and I figured we'd just do this and shoot the shit. What's up? How's it going? To ink or not to ink? I ain't inking this little stuff. No. I'm not that cuckoo. And I like, like 4, 5, 6 pieces. Put it up there so I don't lose it, because with all these I will lose it. So yeah, so if you just, put a dot of glue, put down a piece, put down a dot of glue, and put down a piece. I don't really have a purpose for this. Realistically. But I figured it would be fun. Ugly sweaters. I love it. All right, so I'm just going to make a bunch, and then, we'll cut them down and decorate. So, get out your scraps. Play with me. Come on, this is fun stuff. That's too big. I like this one. What that over here? Ooh, that's interesting, but I don't like the whites. I'm just going to trim it. Went to Winco earlier, and got myself a salad. I come home, and I'm sitting outside, waiting to start this live. Hubbard pops out and he goes, "You the only one that had a salad?" Yeah, I think so. Well, apparently the doggy had a salad too. Apparently the doggy went and got him some salad. Yeah, pulled the cheese out of the trash can. Made a freaking mess. Put that one right there. Need something, I think, there. Not quite right yet.
Oh, it wasn't all that bad. He picked up all the cheese and left the lettuce.
Yeah. He ate all the cheese, left the lettuce, and walked away. So then he comes over, called him out of his room, and I was like, come here. Bad boy. You shouldn't do that. Sandy comes out, she goes, who are you yelling at? I'm like, girlfriend, I ain't yelling.
He was yelling, Francis in Texas with your way.
If I was yelling, Frances would hear me. She'd be out the back door going, is Els here? Oh, look, we get this music paper. Let's get some of that. Hi, Harry. He's back. That. And, what's that? That's a book page. Ooh. Have a piece of that. Let's just add some of that in there. Yeah. So I usually like 3 to 4 inches long, no bigger than a half an inch wide. I try to keep it around 1/4 of an inch. Obviously, you just kind of have to go with what you got. But Harry, Harry, you're annoying. You're a very annoying little kitty. You are. So yeah, I thought this would be fun. We'd just sit here and I'd make some of these, and I think I'm going to put them in Happy Meals this month. Because I'm always making stuff, and then I have that big package of stuff that I sell. So I was thinking maybe I'll just make some little ones and send them out in Happy Meals. What the hell? What the hey? Let's do it. I don't know. Well, that's 3. What else have we got here? Oh, some library, some dictionary page. That. Some ledger. Some loose stuff. Ooh, book page, book page. Too wide, too wide. Now it's not too wide. That's it's a little bit wide too. This you can't cut on the trimmer, you know what I mean? This is all hand stuff. Piece of that. Piece of that. Why not, right? Okay. Put the big one on the bottom because it's the thick one. And then start stacking them up. So, what are you doing today? What are you doing, Miss Michelle? There's like a distinct opening on Friday night. I was telling Hubbard the other day we need to go down to the river because they have like an Indian style bingo down there at one of the casinos. And Hubbard and I like bingo. I'm actually going to put some ink on this one, I think. Just a little. Just to make it look icky. I don't really want to use my ink pad right now because I overdid it. I did. I was putting well, crap. What am I doing? I don't know. That completely wrong. I started gluing the whole piece like I was going to glue it down to something. Oops. Yeah, it never gets any smaller, let me tell you. I know. It's like, oh, let me put all these scraps. Oh, wow, where did that all come from? I do it too. I'm just going to use these scraps up. Why are they still here? I feel you. See, now that's a perfectly good piece of pink. It's from an envelope, I think, but it's got a folded side here. So I'm just gonna cut that in half on the fold, or close to it anyway. That one. You know what? Let's use. I took out my boxes. You know the boxes that I keep all my little bits of stuff in. I took those out of the cubby hole over here because I'm going to be using that stuff. And Harry just realized there was a hole to climb into. Like, now this is a kitty shelf. I live here now. Okay. So,
Hey, Austin, this is Mike with Cox Advanced Technical Support calling on a recorded line. How you doing today, sir?
yes, he's here, and yes, he is working.
Oh, it's a fun-filled
But
day to be every day.
it gets quiet this time of night,
Ever.
because
So
he has
You
his
know how
host,
that goes these days.
and so it gets a little quiet. So we're able to do this.
Austin, I got your
As long as we're not,
ticket across my desk.
if it were a sale, we wouldn't be able to do this because it would be too loud.
AT&T, I have escalated to the fifth level of escalation as of right now.
So we got 5 of those done. We're doing pretty good. Wow, that I'm going to say that is even too small for this project. Get rid of that one. Oh wow.
But that's what I have for you at this point. We'll keep getting on them and seeing what we can find out.
Go get more music page. See, this I'll cut and use the music page, but I'll also use the outside.
And do what we can, escalating every time I get it. They do that with us. It's only fair. So, right. Okay, Austin, is there anything else I can try to assist you with today, kind sir? All right, I'll set it out for another hour and we'll see what we can find out, all right? Appreciate it. Thank you.
This needs some color. Ooh. I like this. Where did this come from? Envelope. Part of an envelope project. And piece of blue. Because we got a little bit of blue in there, but not a lot. I like it. Okay, here we go. Let's glue this all down. That's going to be difficult. Let's start with music page. Because that's a big one. You know? And do map page. I got paper sticking to me over here. And greenery. And gold. And blue. We decided blue. So I think I want to do a piece of this on this one. Like that. And I like this. Do a little piece of this. That's really thick. And some words. That piece. And a piece of this. A little of this, a little of that. How about some Tim Holtz paper? We'll do that. Okay. So, where are we going to start? Let's start with this one. Okay. So normally I would say don't overdo the don't mass make things. And but I'm going to say this one, this might be the one that you can mass make because if you don't put any decoration on it as far as you know, like that, um, you could just mass make these and put them in a box in your stash and have them, for when you do make something, and then you could just put that little detail on, you know. So I don't know. This could be, a make ahead. Don't know. I have no idea where this piece of paper came from. It was over there on the desk, so I grabbed it. And I got a bunch of these too. I had a bunch of these that are left over from the project we're currently working. So let's put some of these in. Because they got nice color, I like color. You know what we could add to this? We could add some pieces of doily too. Let me see if I have any. I do have a doily. I want to avoid cutting that, so because I'm going to cut the edges. So a little glue on there, a little glue on there, a little glue on there. This would probably work better if I had smaller doily. Yeah. Just working with what we got here. I don't know how this got so pink. But we need to glue it up. And piece of green, I think. That's a gorgeous piece of green. Kind of crunchy. All right, we'll put that one over there. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do once I'm done. Once I put them all together, then I cut them short because it just works better that way. Besides, I get to sit here and trim it all off, which makes me ecstatically happy. So I like cutting stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's really no rhyme or reason to this. So, you break out your small scraps or the stuff you would normally just kind of chuck in the bin. And that's what this is good for. And that stuff it's paper too. Although I have to be honest, I'm not that impressed with the doily part. I thought I'd try it. It did not make me happy. Ooh, I should probably do this on my silicone board. All right, let's do a piece of this. Because we can. There's a scrap we haven't used yet. It's from a project that I did the other day. Hey, stay. stay there. It's kind of the same thing. We have another little piece of that gold. Put that on there. And let's see. Actually, I do. I put them in the bucket over here on my desk. And then about once a week, I put them in a bag. So I keep them out. I keep them on the desk so everybody can see them. And I have to tell you, most of this is from projects. And I do this about, I don't know, like once a week or so. Once a month probably. I go through and, play with the scraps and go, oh, this would work. That's a nice piece of music. A nice piece of that. I like the blue. What else have we got here? That's cute. Oops. Some of that. And a little piece of this. That's the best part of this, though, is because it doesn't really matter what you use or what order you put it in. I think that's kind of why I like it. It's just silliness. That's a little bit thick. Take that down by half. There we go. A little bit over the top. And some green. Yes! Oh, I love saving confetti pieces. All right, we got this pink. We're going to use some of this gold. A little bit of gold. Timmy. Little book page. Smaller book page. A little bit of blue. And a piece of this. And the thing that I love is that, since you would throw this in the trash any damn way, it doesn't matter what you do, where you cut it. Because this stuff would end up in the garbage, It's landfill. Until you do something with it, All right. I don't know why it's like that. That's cardstock. White cardstock. Let's see, white cardstock. Just plain white. Doesn't even have anything on the other side. Why did I say that? I don't know. All right. This is why I put this stuff in a bag, because it gets very unruly. This one. That one. much samey. That's darker. Ooh, nice. That is a piece of natural paper. Handmade. Love me some handmade paper. Right there. You know what I don't like? I don't like the Tim Holtz punch paper, the We Are Memory Keepers one, because that one, it bends them in half, you know. Horrible. Horrible, I say. No fun. Okay. So I'm going to put these back in the bag for the moment. We tried it. I don't really like the doily. I'm getting rid of it. See, and then I see a piece like this, and I'm like, I like that. Let's use it. Okay. So now I'm going to have to make one of this. What else? Oh, I see what I want. I see what I want. I see what I want. Polka dotties. Polka dotties work with that. Natural fiber. Ooh, I haven't used any of that color. I like that. Yuck. So that. What is that? What is that? Maybe that. Okay. That's enough for that one. I'm going to put this away. Yeah, so just keep this in a desk. This is my little bit of trash. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a lot of trash hanging around, but just some stuff, you know. All right. So let's do this one. What piece show? Which one the bottom? This. So this is that marble paper. It's been coffee dyed. This is that handmade paper. And then some dyed paper. And so this. Love the edge on it. Some of that. Some of that. And get a little bit of that. Okay. That one's good. Now, where are they? I know they're up here someplace. There they are. Okay. So now, put that in there. So now's when I make a mess. Seriously. This is the messy part of the procedure here. So I get out my pinking shears and just kind of cut these down. You know, no rhyme or reason. I just do it. No specific size in mind. I just, you know, make a mess. Because I just want that look, you know. Yeah. I'm going to try not to do it to the lace, you know. I am. There we go. This is my idea of a mess. Oh, meow, meow, meow. I know, he's so neglected, isn't he? So what are you up to, Michelle? Is Hubbard gone off to work? Never get to see you anymore now that his schedule's changed. Interferes in all of our playtime. Oh, hi, Neri. Yeah, Bonnie's making that mess you like to play with. I know. I know, he loves playing with stuff, especially little pieces on my desk. I'll find them all over the floor. I don't know. Sandy got one recently too, and she kind of got excited because they friend requested her and made a comment about uh, her gnomes, and so she's excited because she thinks that might be that they might actually be interested in the gnomes, and I'm gonna say odds probably are on that one that it's some guy from you know the fraud capital of the world, just trying to get a conversation started with her so he can see if he can get some money out of her. I hate that. I get them all the time on my Twitter, and they always go, "Oh, I love your picture," and it's a picture that I have on there of Amy, and my profile says very, very, very clearly, extremely happily married, ecstatic, in my marriage, and they still, oh, you look so beautiful. Ah, your brother's on the phone. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Out you go. He waits till the very last second when he has to pee. Michelle's. See, he's such a nosy bitty body. He's got to stay in the loop with everything. Okay. No, well, nobody's talking about you, nosy butt. All right. So, now that I have them, we're going to decorate them anyway because I'm going to send these out. I'm not keeping these. These are all golden bubbles. But do you see how easy and fast that was? I mean, we've only been here, 35 minutes? And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these little suckers. And I got rid of all these scraps, So now, we're going to decorate. Okay, let's get down. We got our tiny tinny twits right there. And we have things. I don't know. I might do some little flowers. Or not that bow.
Silly puppy.
Maybe we'll do a bow. Are there any bows that look like that one will go there? That'll work. Okay. I like that one. No. We'll do a bow there. Here a bow, there a bow, everywhere a bow, bow. Oh wait, that's a boo boo. Let's see what we got on the other side here. Some flowers. We have flowers. Do we have any flowers that will work with this? I'm sure we do. We just have to find them. Oh, there's another one of those. We got like another one of those little lace ones. That always helps, right? We got some snowflakes.
You know, he acts like we were just gonna do it.
I know.
Horribly.
Well, we're such bad puppy parents. Anybody buy that? Hold on, maybe I could use a bigger flower. I could. I could use bigger flower. You know what though? I gotta get my hot glue gun turned on because that's what I used to put these on here because they're a little bit bulky. Oh, my hot glue gun is on. Night, Arlene. Yes, the Nigerian princes. Gotta love those, right? All right. Let's see. Maybe we'll do one of these. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do one of those. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna go let Motor Mouth in. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. What, you need out? You want in, you want out? Okay. Go on, Ginger. I got one standing on one side of the door and one standing on the other side of the door. One's let me out and the other one's let me in. All right, let's see. What else? What else can we put on these? How about we could put like a little key. Or like a cameo.
Oh.
I could do a cameo.
Hey, Kristen, this is Mike with Cox Advanced.
Adelaide Man, hold on.
Lord calling in a report line. How you doing today, kind sir? Oh, it's a fun little face for me every day. My friend never seen thing twice, ever. you know how that goes, I'm sure. Hey, listen, buddy. Yeah, I got your internal ticket.
And then the rest of these will kind of do,
75301. This was he bonded over to us.
I don't really have any I like the little things with, so we won't do those. But the rest of them we'll do with like tinny stuff, that's all
long
flat stuff.
short of it is we looked at it, we see it up past the two-way traffic, and we were asking what kind of issues we're experiencing with one or both view lanes, and even if later one had been completed. But yeah, I see traffic passing both ways on this.
That one.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
bow on this one. I'm not a bow kind of gal, but you know. All right, we got that one over there. Little teeny flower on this one. Okay, big flower up here. Okay, and another bow on this one because it's, you know, it's a small one. Put a bow on it. There. This one we have the little thing for. I want something else. It needs something else. I don't know.
Yeah. So, you know, and we had just gotten a second level of escalation request on this without any answer on our question. So that's the reason.
The mushroom looks good over here, though.
You know.
Mushroom.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, what do we get?
All right. So you want me to just send Nevon back that we're closing this, or just go ahead and close it? All right. I really appreciate it. I hate it when they do this. You know, I know things happen out, but yeah, you know what I mean. All right.
All right.
Kristen, it's been a pleasure. I really appreciate all your
Let's
patience
see.
and understanding in this matter. And you, kind sir, have yourself a fantastic evening.
Yeah, cobwebs on me.
Man, hey, I figure it this way. You and I, we're all in the same canoe, just using different paddles. As long as we get upstream, it's all good, you know?
Okay,
Just
I like
let's
this,
get
but I
to the
want it
end
to
of
have
the
some
day.
lift.
That's all that matters.
So let's get a dot.
Oh, me too, buddy.
Use
Me
a
too.
dot on
I'm
this one.
counting down the less than hour I got now. So, yeehaw. You too. Have a great one. Thank you. Bye
Harry,
bye.
stop. He has all of the treat containers pulled out now, not just the cat food, all of them. He's like, I'm going to get one of these open. I don't care if it's dog treats, mom's nice nuts. I don't care. I am getting what I want here. People. What are we going to put on this one? I don't know. No. Aha. Have a good flower. Let's scrap some ink onto there. You know, it'd be good on this one because of the map and everything. Is if I had a little um, bicycle, that would be good. But I don't have one. So. All right, so we got that one. How many do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3 left, 4 left to do. Okay. So we got to figure out what we're doing with these 4. What should we put on them? I don't know. Since we have this one, and it's kind of, let's do a big thing on it. Hold on. I know. have an idea. Have an idea. I found a black key. Have an idea. Have an idea. Let's see. That might work. That's kind of big. Never mind. It's a little bigger than I was originally hoping for. Okay. So I have this. It's doesn't really matter what but it's one of those. What do you call these things? A brad. Only I don't want to use it as a brad. So I'm just gonna take the back pieces off, the brad pieces, and I'm just gonna use the top piece, and I'm just gonna glue it on here. Doesn't exactly match, but you guys get the idea. I like it. And then I'm going to put this little gem on here. Again, because I can. But it just makes this one look all fancy. See now it looks all fancy. Alright, now we want to put on a flat key. This is a flat one. We'll put a little key on here. No idea what we're going to do with these things. I'm giving them away. There we go. And then this one, let me cut this sucker down a little bit. Here I am making more mess, right? I'm making a mess up here, honey.
Wow.
Honey doesn't care.
You gonna get out the big shop bag?
No, I'm not making that much of a mess.
Could be.
Although I forgot to ink this, and now I'm rushing against my hot glue. There we go. Okay. Hot glue. Okay. Look at that. All right. Pick that up. Now I can put gems and stuff like that on there if I want, and all kinds of neat stuff. But that's it. I mean, that's literally how fast and easy it is to do these. The video was not lying. So we did 14 of these in about 50 minutes, less than an hour. So how cool is that? Like I said, I would make these, and I would just stop before I decorated them. But since I'm going to be sending these out in Happy Mails, I didn't think it really mattered. So let's take a look. So this is one of the original ones. This is one of the original ones. This is an original. And this is the original. These are the ones that I made in the video. See? Those are the ones we did in the video. Okay, so these are the ones we made today. So these two, we just put bows on. See? This one got a nice little cabochon, little cameo. I like that one. I think I'm going to keep that one. And then we got a few here that we just put some flowers on. That one has a, there we go. So we have a few that we just put some flowers on. Real cute. And then we have some that we put, you know, some Timmy Twat stuff on. Those. And then we did some with some, you know, sparklies. And we did one with a little image on it. And then one with a brad we stripped the back off of. And then our one with the key. Yes, buttons. Buttons would work. If you have flat back buttons, those would work. So anything you can really think of, you know, to put on them would work. But these are all going to go find a new home. I'm going to put them in Happy Mails. Probably September's Happy Mails. Look at that. That popped out from God only knows where. I could put that on something. I don't know where it came from. But, you know, it would look cute if you put it on something like that, you know? It would look cute. You could add rickrack to these and it would look adorable, you know? So that's it. That's all I got, guys. Hi, Chris. So that was, you know, that's kind of the whole project. Um, and like I said in the original video, you know, it's not hard to do. And literally, this is trash scraps, things that you would normally throw into the trash, little offcuts from book pages and things like that, maybe tiny little pieces of digital papers, you know, that you would throw away. And they turn into these fantastic little, you know, pieces of ephemera that you can add to a page. You know, here's a page, and you know, we glue that on there, and now the page becomes something else. You know what I mean? So so that's the thing. So here's the deal, because we're doing this. So I got my book, and I'm going to find a spot, which for me is right here in the front. There's plenty of space right here for it. And I'm just going to take the one that I said I was going to keep, and I'm going to glue it in here. Okay? Because we're going to glue in all of our projects that we do on our Fridays, because they're all, you know, they're all video projects, whether it's that week's video or, you know, a couple of weeks back. We're going to be doing this, and it's a craft along, so craft with me. Get your stuff out. So I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to get my pen, because I want to write down what this one is. So this is Scrap Buster 10,000. Okay, so if I have dimensions for something, I'll write those dimensions in, you know. So like if I have dimensions for like this pocket, if it had a special dimension, I would go ahead and write that down so that, you know, I would know like this, I have dimensions for that. I have dimensions for this one. There's dimensions for written on here for this. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing videos projects videos that we've already put in, usually that week's video, and then we'll put them in our book. You could, you know, you could absolutely, Michelle. If you wanted to put one of these on a paper clip, you could do that. That would be cool too, you know. So you just take one of these. I like this one. It's got, the little flower and the mushroom. But you could take this and you could put a paper clip on here with just another strip of paper in the back to keep it from coming off. And you could make this into a paper clip. Absolutely. So, a whole bunch of fun things that you can do with these. And, it's a way to use the scraps. That was my thing. I wanted to find some way to use this stuff because I was like, how much paper am I throwing away? I actually kept it in a separate trash can for about a week to see. And I was like, holy crap, am I throwing away a lot of paper? So yeah. Now, for this one, I was actually thinking we might do a scrap swap. Like just put it in a regular small envelope. Just take some of your scrap, put it in a small envelope, put a 55 or 65 cents or whatever it is stamp on it now, and just mail it off to somebody else. And then they can make some of these little clusters out of yours and combined with theirs. And I thought that would be fun. It just seems like a weird thing to do, but I think it would be fun. But again, like we saw with this, you could add a piece of lace to this too if you wanted to put some rickrack or some lace in one of these. Alrighty. So what do we got going on? This is Friday, so I'm probably going to be live tomorrow morning for a little bit before Hubbard starts work, and then Sunday we'll be playing the That's What She Said Sunday morning, and I'll be off on Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday we'll be back. We're going to be working to finish our current book.
Hello.
So we got everything put in today. So we got everything, put in. And I'll review this tomorrow because it's a different kind of attachment.
Only the line of the car.
This is the W.
I know, right? Let's see what we can do with other people's scraps. So, so that's my little creation for the day. And we'll be doing this every Friday night. We're going to be getting together and crafting along. And I will post on Thursdays, the Friday, the day before, what we're going to be doing, whether we're going to be doing that week's project or another one, so that you can get a list of supplies so you can craft along with me. But that's it. All right. So check out the community tab. Don't forget that I've launched my Patreon. Go ahead and check that out. Let me get the link for you, just so that everybody has it. Doo-doo-doo. Copy. Paste. So there's the link to the Patreon. We've launched that, and we are moving. We're shifting around my schedule because of Hubbard's work schedule. Nothing's going to change on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Those days are going to remain the same. We're just adding some evening stuff. We're adding a Saturday early afternoon and a Friday evening. So just to, and I might go late night a couple of times, So that's it. That's all I got. Check everything out. Check out the community tab. I got some more videos coming up that are going to be posted by the end of the weekend because I'm working on getting those finished up editing right now. But until I see you again, stay well, stay hydrated, stay indoors, and stay cool. I love you guys. Till the next time. Bye-bye.